Hey, you want to see my dog dick? What? You say I've already done this joke before? Huh? Hello, YouTube. What's going on? It's your good old buddy, your pal, and your slightly demented friend, Chris, aka Mr. Moan 420, coming in with the brand new review. 4 videos in 7 days. It's been the most I've done in a long time. And I had to do this one. And let me give you a little backstory about it. Have you ever seen a title of a film that no matter what the film was about, you had to buy it? I've done it a few times. I know a lot of us have. Did it with Dead Hooker in the Trunk, The Taint, both worth it. Not anything but Beelzebub. Just, ugh. But I saw this movie talked about on a Facebook group called Beneath the Underground. Great group, hosted by Farmer Vincent. Fantastic collection of independent filmmakers and people that are in industry, and people that love just independent horror. And we should show some more support for that, but I may go on a tangent about that. I found out about this film, and I just, you know what, no matter what, I have to check it out, and I'm glad I did. The film is James Bell's Dog Dick, or the White Trash Holocaust. I guess White Trash Holocaust was too much to put on here. Wow. It's kind of a word to describe this film. I actually had to watch it twice because I didn't know what the fuck it was about. And then I realized it's not about anything. I don't like that. There's no story, there's no characters, there's no plot line. There's a lot of great editing. It's a great combination of real life, home movies, point of view, art house experimental situations, and a great influence by Harmony Korine. Maybe a little bit of David Lynch, but more Harmony Korine. I gotta say, I taped up 3 pages of detail because it didn't go in any order, so it's like, I have to remember this. Like, it's like, oh, I should check this out. And it's so weird. It's a lot of great editing. Incredible music to go along with it, whether it be punk or horrible accordion. It works. It really works. It was not dull or boring or uninteresting, and I need that. Believe me, there's just so much shit out there that's does that to me. Puts me asleep. This did not. I actually enjoyed it. And unfortunately, one of the big problems, there's no one you can cheer for or root for. But there are a few people you watch and you question, are they sniffing glue, or is there something wrong with them, or are they just born that way? One in particular, I don't know what her name is. I don't know if it's James' mom or she's a friend of the family. There's a scene where James is filming a baby bird in a nest on top of a door. She takes the baby bird out of the nest, and she's living on a second floor in an apartment complex. She said, I'm going to let the bird free. So she takes it. You're free! Like a pancake. Now, a lot of us, we would think, oh, maybe this was a bad idea. You know what? I'll bring it back up. I'll just, nurse it back to health. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. She does not decide to do that. She tries it again. And again. And again. Maybe after the 6th or 7th time, she decides to stop. Well, there's a little girl that comes up like, oh, is it okay? It's like, oh, it's not feeling too well, and the bird's doing this. It's just twitching. Next scene, we see her digging the grave for the bird. Oh, and I'm not laughing because of what happens to the bird. I feel bad. It's like this. It's like, oh, it's a fucking shame. But while she's digging the little hole for the poor fella, James asks her, it's like, so do you think this bird died of natural causes? Like, yeah, it's died of natural causes. It's like it's the weakest link. It's so sad. And she repeats this phrase over and over again. The weakest link, so sad. It just like you don't think the 6 or 7 times that you probably tossed in the air or threw like a football might have no it couldn't have been that. No, it didn't break all of its bones in the body. No. But you're really upset. Apparently she's taken care of birds before. The next scene. The next scene. We come up to an afterthought of you see her stepping on something. You don't know what. There's water where she's stepping, and then you realize apparently she stepped on a bird. Not that bird, but apparently a different one. You see there's blood on her shoe and on her leg and on her white capri pants. I mean, there's like, wow, that's a lot. And she's describing what the situation. It's like, I fucking stepped on it. Oh, Tyler, don't say I'm sorry I used that language. So you're okay with, seeing him step on the bird, but saying fucking is just like, no. All right. So that was one of the great characters. Although none of these people in the film are characters. They're real life white trash. It's just simple fact. Uh, James does a combination of home movies, and he staged a few incidents. And we know this, and he shows it. There's a scene where they're setting up a satanic hall, sacrifices. It's great editing, and it's great combination of music. And James has a good eye for this. I have a feeling he can get under people's skin. It just works that way. There was a nice symbolism in one scene where a homeless black man is playing guitar, and he's doing pretty well. No one's paying attention to him. I thought that was interesting. It's like, you know what? No one's going to give me a chance. And if you're not famous or important, they're not going to look at you. Just how it is. And just how it works. One of the problems I know a lot of people are going to have, I personally didn't, but one or two scenes you feel like, ooh, this might not be right. There's some dead animal cruelty to it. I don't consider myself stigma on. I just know that there's some things that people will hate you, and was like, how could you do that? And as a matter of fact, in this, there's clippings of people saying, I was like, you should fucking die. It's like, oh. I think James did that for a reason, just to bit of shock value. Just this is what I can do. Enjoy it or not. Doesn't fucking matter. I'm just gonna film it. That's it. I love that. That works well. Unfortunately, one of the big problems, it's only 45 minutes. I was hoping to see a lot more. Now, years back, like 3 or 4, I saw Trash Humpers. That was one of my first reviews on this channel, and I banned that. I hated that. I thought it was the biggest piece of shit. And thinking back a little more, just because I didn't know where Harmony was going, and I should have realized that from watching Gumbo and Julian Donkey, and it's Harmony's weird. Well, James made a weird film, and he's been trying to do this for a long time. Things fuck up, things happen. He knew that he couldn't just do a documentary style type of film. He has to add something, and that's good. That's what you need. You need to put in your own little niche. It helps. It definitely does. I would actually highly recommend it. One of the great things about this movie, the cover. So, Chris, what do you mean? Cover's cover. No, this is actually different. The cover's not paper. It's fabric. Fucking fabric. Fucking oh. Just, wow. That is definitely something different. I will give you guys a link to his email address. It's corpsehumper@yahoo, and his Facebook page. It's his own company, but he's going through. Oh, it's actually another. It's a underground distribution like Massacre Time Video, or Massacre Video. His is very fine craft videos. I'll put a link for his Facebook page. If you're interested, I would definitely give it a recommendation. But if you saw Cannibal Holocaust and your biggest problem was not with the cannibal and the cutting off the dick and all that other, just the impalement, especially the impalement, it was the turtle scene. I know people just hate the turtle scene. You may not like this because there are just some scenes you're like, wow. But if you want to be challenged, you want to be intrigued, give this a shot. Dog, I really enjoyed it for his first film. I'd like to see what else he'll have coming out in the future. And this is where I said in the last video, support. Independent filmmakers need support. They're not going to get a big distribution company by them. Sasuke sisters were able to go from, Dead Hooker in a Trunk to their American Mary to now they have a film with WWE. That's like, wow. There are directors that they're not going to get the break through big companies. And let's be serious. A lot of mainstream horror sucks. I don't know. Say, Dog Dick. Give them support. They really need it. James is a good guy. I like him. I definitely enjoyed it, and I know I'll see it again. It's a shame that it's only 45 minutes, but it's something you can remember. That's all I can say. Guys, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Again, I will put a link to his email address, his Facebook page, and I'll put a link to my Facebook page. Why? Because, hell, I want people to like me. But all that shit. But again, you guys have been fantastic. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. You take care of yourself. You're fucking awesome. Appreciate the time you took out of your busy schedule to see my review. You're all fucking sick. Thank God. Until next time, rate, comment, subscribe, and don't drink the Kool-Aid. Later.